What's up YouTube, this is Raven here, bringing you another Madden tip video. Today we're going to go over red zone defense, more specifically from about the 10-yard line. This tip is kind of open-ended, so it's not like, you must run this play, you must set the play up this way. You can kind of take the ideas and concepts that I use in my defense and implement it into your own playbook and your own scheme or whatever you want to do with it. We're going to be using the 4-4 playbook. If you're curious, this is out of the Buffalo Bills playbook right now. I know this 4-4 is in a lot of different playbooks. We're going to pick cover 3 match, which is my X play right there. Defensive play does not really matter, I guess, for this. So it's going to seem like a lot of setups, but it's really not that bad. To start off, basically these deep blues, all three of them, the outside corners and the free safety, are pretty much useless. You're not really covering the deep part of the field. You have no need for it, so have them do something else. So what I do is I will base the line, pinch the line in, crash the line in, spread the linebackers. Okay, that's not everything that we're doing. I know it seems like a lot. Then you're going to put the free safety in a QB spy, and then both outside corners in hard flats. Now let me talk about this for a little bit before I call hike or anything. So basically most things are covered on this play. So you have the inside run hopefully covered by these 4 linemen crashing into the middle. You have the outside linebackers spread out, hopefully covering the outside run. You have him, the free safety, in my case is Ladarius Webb. He's doing 3 different roles. He's playing the QB spy, so he's watching the QB scramble. He's covering any short pass over the middle, because after you say hike, he comes down towards the line of scrimmage, and he'll cover those short drags over the middle that way. And he's also essentially an extra man in the box. So after he calls hike, he's going to move forward, and there's going to be essentially 9 people in the box, which is, a ton. So that's helping stop the run. So he has 3 roles, so he's very, very, very important. So, by the way, implement this with any single high safety formation that you might have in your playbook that you're using. Now, the outside corners in these hard flats, these are your pick 6 players. These are the ones that if he throws to the flat and he's a little bit late, or he, obviously, it's designed to have him make a wrong read. So if he throws that ball and then you jump it and that's a pick 6, he's not going to catch you. And you also have these purple routes. They're doing the seam flats. So what they're doing is they're going to cover the seam, and they're going to help cover that corner route to the corner of the end zone. So basically, if I'm my opponent, I'm going to see this defense and be like, okay, it looks like these 2 outside corners are in deep blues. So depending on what Suggs is doing here on the left side, I'm going to have the flat, or I'm going to have a corner route open. That's just what a normal person should be thinking if they see this setup. But the design of this play is meant to get him to bait him into a throw that he shouldn't have made. So after I call hike, I'm going to see what he's doing. If he's covering the flat, I'll try and hit the corner. If he's covering, if he's in a purple, then I'll hit the flat. Hopefully, the job is that he will jump that and he'll take that to the crib. So let's say hike. Oh, he's in a purple, and then you throw a pick, and then he's gone. Just like that. That's the idea behind it. Okay, so let's do it again. Baseline, pinch in, crash in, spread the linebackers, flat, spy, flat. I recommend using, don't go through the linebackers. You're gonna have to press circle too many times to change players. So just do from the corner to the safety to the corner. Okay, so that about wraps up this play. I do have another one that I want to show. This one is more pass favored. So like you're hopefully going to defend this. You want to run this basically when you know he's going to pass. Maybe from like a 3rd and goal from the 10, from the 9, something where you know he's going to pass. Or maybe your opponent refuses to run the football. You can run this. You are also very, very, very susceptible to the run, though. That's the problem with this play. So I recommend using it only when you know he's going to pass. So Fag D is pretty prevalent this year. I've seen it a lot lately. If you don't know what Fag D is, it was more prevalent in older Maddens. So basically you're dropping 9, 10, 11 people into coverage, you're only rushing 1, 2, or 0 at the quarterback. It's people used to hate it and give people a lot of shit for it. Honestly, I never really had a problem with it because all you have to do is run the ball if you're predicting him to do it. And obviously you're gonna be really susceptible to it. So if he happens to run the ball, then like you're basically giving up a touchdown. But you basically have everything covered for this play. Pick whatever man coverage play you want. I recommend at $1 because you have this blitzing linebacker because we're going to do something different with him. But I mean, whatever you want to do, just get the idea behind it. So what I do is I'm going to shade my corners, my coverage to the inside. You do that by pressing triangle and then the right stick to the left. And I'm going to put the 2 outside linemen in yellows. And then I'm going to put remember I said that you really don't need deep blues when you're this close to the end zone. I'm going to put those in either purples or in hard flats, depending on, how close he is to the goal line. I mean, this is the purples are going to from 10 yards. The purples are going to cover the end zone pretty well. But if you're afraid of a quick flat throw or something, then put them in a flat. It's up to you, whatever you think you need. And the last thing I do is we do not need this blitzing linebacker. Also, we're dropping everybody into coverage. QB can also run the ball because he can scramble. So I'm going to put him in a spy. So let's go over what we have here. We have all of these manned up corners covering the inside. We have these yellows on these defensive ends covering to help the inside crossing routes. Also, not a bad idea to put linebackers in these positions if you don't, for better zone coverage. Then we have these safeties in purples to help anything that he might run to the outside, like a corner route or an out route or something like that. And then obviously, since you're dropping so many back, you have to have a QB spy because the quarterback can just scramble for a touchdown. So I'm going to have that there. Also, kind of helps cover the middle of the field too. So you'll see that there's just going to be nothing open. I recommend using one of the linemen to help for those yellow, help those yellow zones out a little bit. So you just have absolutely nothing right now, completely covered. Eventually, the defensive tackle is going to get there. Also, at this point, he's probably going to panic, so he's probably going to be like outside the pocket, and he's going to be like, "Oh, I can't run. There's a QB spy there." And then hopefully, you're going to get him to force a throw that he doesn't want to make, and he's either going to throw an interception or an incomplete pass, and then have to take his 3 points. So that's the idea behind this play. I know it's annoying to drop everybody in coverage. I might get some hate for it, for teaching people to do it. Then so be it. It's just prevalent. So if you're afraid of your opponent doing the same, just run the ball. You'll see how easy it is. I'll run the ball here, and that's a touchdown, just like that. So if you're afraid of your opponent doing that, then just run the ball. So that about wraps it up for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see some more Madden tip videos, please subscribe to my channel. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video.